What is going on, guys? It is Marvel Buff Nerd here. Remember, if you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm just getting my start out here. I know it's a little slow to upload, but I'm trying to keep relevant. But also, I mean, if I watch something just like this review is going to be that was released this year that people still may not have even caught on a Redbox or something like that, because it didn't necessarily do gangbusters in the box office. I'll do a review for that too, just to get some content out there and engage with everybody, maybe get some likes, comments, constructive criticism, what have you. I'm game for all of it. So, Brightburn, the premise, what if Superman was evil? Now, I'll start off on saying that it is a horror movie with that plot line. And if you are going into the movie just to see them expand on that whole theme theory and part of it, you might leave just slightly empty-handed, because it does use, an evil Superman figure as this 12-year-old kid, Brendan Breyer, but at the same time, it doesn't really read into it or show any remedies or what can be done. It's just, he kind of goes evil, and at first he's just a sweet kid that David Denman and I can't remember the actress's name for some dumb reason, but anyway, they play great as the parents. I like David Denman from The Office and also from 13 Hours. The parents are great. I like the premise. I like the farm, Brightburn, Kansas. The kid falls out of the sky in a alien meteorite thing, and they find him as a baby and raise him as their own, tell him he's adopted. And then all of a sudden, when he's 12 one day, that's another thing, is that it's almost just like the flick of a switch. I think most people would want to see like the tension slowly building as he slowly starts to go towards the bad side of the scale, and this kind of just throws it at you. I mean, he goes from being the sweet little mama's boy that grew up in Kansas on a farm, and then all of a sudden he's just kind of mean, just kind of a dick. But it's good action. The kill scenes are a little repetitive in how they are. I mean, Brightburn, whatever you want to call him, Brendan or Brandon, sorry. He seeks out somebody at night, and that he felt like did him wrong, kinda, and it wasn't even really that much of a wrongdoing. In one case, I won't spoil it too much, but he kills somebody kind of close to him and really close in the family, and he has no remorse afterwards, and also he really didn't do anything to deserve being killed. He didn't cross him or anything. He tried to discipline him basically, and just that's enough. At this point, this kid just, fuck it, I'm gonna kill you, you're done. And the kills are graphic, especially the one I'm talking about right now. It's it's definitely something. The guy's, it's like a jaw just hanging, and so there's some graphic stuff in there. It definitely relies more on just being a horror film and uses the evil Superman plot device just to get there and make it more of a horror-filled movie. It's 90 minutes. I felt like it almost dragged just a tad for some reason. Normally 90 minutes for me is the sweet spot. I love that for horror and action flicks. But for this one, I still felt just like a slight lull here and there. But I will say I did really enjoy more of the second half once things get rolling, even though I don't really, the motivations for him to go evil and stuff wasn't really there. It was, like I said, just kind of a, flick of the switch. But, I liked the acting. The kid that plays Brandon Breyer, his name evades me as well. I got to get more prepared for these things. Stick with me, guys. But he's a great actor. He was also one of the young Scott Lang's in Avengers Endgame. He was also a young Matt Murdock in the Daredevil series on Netflix, the MCU Daredevil on Netflix. Good little actor. Like I said, it's a good little horror romp if you go in more expecting a little bit more of the horror and the gory side, and not so much story driven towards the second half. But it's fun, and how it ends, you're not sure if there's going to be a resolution or not, and it just kind of goes all for it in the last few minutes, and he just wrecks it. I mean, it was good, guys. I'll try and cut it right now. We're right at 5 minutes. I try to keep these between 3 and 4 for you. But yeah, Brightburn came out, I believe, in April or May, so still pretty relevant. A nice little horror flick, especially as I've gotten older. I've really enjoyed getting more into the horror genre and the spooky feeling when October rolls around. I don't know if being scared just makes me feel a little bit more alive or what it is, but if it's a good little movie, with a decent character line and story and plot, yeah, I'll watch it. If it's scary, I don't care. And the kills are always great, as morbid as that may sound, but hey, that's why you watch horror films. So, yeah, guys, Brightburn, check it out. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys. Sorry to kind of drag on a little bit.